What's up everyone, it is NKOLARA and I am here to show mobile players how to get a victory royale in arena mode. So what I do is, I have two isolated spots on the map. Two spots that the battle bus usually isn't close to. This spot you're seeing right now where I'm landing, and the other one is close to Sunny. So what I want you to do, guys, is I want you to calculate on average how many kills you get. So if on average you get 5 kills in an arena mode game, what I want you to do is I want you to push back those 5 kills all the way to the end, right? So if you're getting 5 kills a game and you make it to top 5, it's a good chance you can get the victory royale, right? So what I'm doing here is I'm separating myself from the rest of the pack, and I'm taking my time with the loot. See, what you're seeing here is I think I hit 3 to 4 chests, right? All in this little isolated area. Now, just because this place is isolated doesn't mean that no one shows up. A lot of people have the same idea I do, right? Let's get away from the crowd and let's loot up, which I'm doing right here. And you'll see in a little bit, someone does challenge me in this area, right? So I'm looting up. Right now you're about to see me mad up. And that's important, and you'll see why. Because now I have a good set of mats, I could take on this fight you're about to see, right? So this guy takes me on by surprise. I totally wasn't expecting him, right? So I was able to build because I have my mats, and then boom, easy kill, right? Now, the important thing to know is that it doesn't matter who you're going against. If you keep calm, you're going to have the better chance at winning the fight, right? So he had a bunch of guns, he had a bunch of loot, but he decided to spam, and it was a mistake. Another benefit to landing in a place that's not heavily populated is that after a fight, you can take your time when gathering yourself, right? So in any other area, after a fight like that, a grenade launcher versus a scar, you'd have plenty of people trying to push you, plenty of people trying to take advantage of you being weak maybe after a fight, right? I was lucky enough to not take any damage in that fight, but in most fights that doesn't happen. In most fights you get in, you're gonna take some damage. Another thing to consider when picking a drop that's isolated is picking a drop that has mobility. Whether it's a rift nearby, whether it's snowboards. I chose snowboards on this one. So I'm being chased by the storm, but it's not really a big deal because I have my snowboard. You're gonna notice me taking the snowboard on the edge of the storm. I'm taking my time, guys. I'm not in a rush to get in a fight. What I want is I want to get top 25, you know? So right now, there's still 30 people left on the map. I'm in no rush to fight. And then you're gonna hear my in-game chat, me just joking around.
I hope he's mad. Can't eliminate NKOLARA without his consent. It's 2019. Can't do that.
I want to emphasize the patience, guys. Check out the map. You see how I'm riding that edge? I got lucky with the placement of Storm, you know. Storm's not too far from me. But even if it was, I'm prepared for that. You know, I'm taking my time. I'll ride that edge. I don't mind riding the edge. I don't mind not running into fights because I know in a little bit it's about to get hectic. So, I find this spot. It's a little shed, very low key, right? So I decide, hey, you know what? This is in storm, or this is in the circle. I could just chill here and reach my top 25. And the reason why top 25 is so important, guys, is that's your first time you'll be getting placement points. So top 25, you get your placement points. Now I'm gonna wait here and try to just reach that top 25 and avoid people, but you're gonna see here in a little bit, you can't avoid everyone. And if you pay attention to the body count on the map, I reached top 25 just right there, right? So I got 60 points for that. Now the next time you can get placement points is top 15. So we're gonna wait here and we're gonna try and reach that. And I know a lot of you don't like to camp. You need to have patience for this. But even when you camp, you will run into people like I'm about to right now. And if you're going for the most action-packed game, you know, this style might not be for you, this style of gameplay. But this is just me trying to show mobile players how to get a victory royale. Because when you're on mobile, you're going to have to think and take everything way slower in order to go against PC players. You're going to have to really stay calm and really strategize. You know, strategy is going to be your friend. You can have all the skill in the world. It's going to be very hard for you to compete with skilled PC and controller players. So he doesn't notice me. He's fording up, and then he's gonna break me down. Now when I switched my shotgun, I tried to do it while he was breaking things down so he wouldn't hear it. And I don't think he did notice, because he starts grenade launching inside of his 1x1. Now he wasn't the best player because he still tried to grenade launch me, and then I get the kill. So usually I'd recommend to build a lot more when in battle, but I could kind of tell he wasn't the best, so I went in guns blazing. And you know, sometimes you have that feeling like, oh man, I could take this guy. I'm gonna shoot and not build. I'm just gonna go for the shots, you know. And that's what happened right there. Now right here, you see me hugging the edge of the map, and you're gonna see me take unnecessary fall damage. Now that is a big deal. Okay, so your HP, every point matters in HP. You know, like right here, unnecessary fall damage. And you know, especially on mobile, you want to keep as much HP as you can up in the end game. You know, because sometimes you're gonna get caught in storm, and you might take some shots you weren't expecting to take, and you're gonna want that HP. So I made a huge mistake by taking that fall. I'm gonna make up for that fall damage with a campfire. So right now I'm looking for somewhere a safe spot I could put my campfire, safe from other players and the storm. So you see the storm is closing. I'm at top 12. So at top 15, you get your extra 30 points. And that's another thing with taking it slow. You know, you take it slow, don't worry, this game will catch up to you, you know. You're not seeing the action you want to see. The action will come. It'll come to you. End game is fast, so that's what the whole point of taking it slow is to prep for this end game, because it's gonna be fast, and you want to be very prepared. So that's what we're doing right now. And we are really close to end game, but we still don't want to take fights. We want to use this as a scouting opportunity. We want to scout the area we're in. Scout how many people, where they're at, and then scout for good places to hide, like this. You know, y'all know I'm the camper, so I love places like this, because you can hide in here, it doesn't look like anything, and on top of that, you can mat up and make it your own, and that's what I'm gonna do. And after you're done building where you want to build, don't forget to be safe and also still scout. So I'm kind of getting high, not really, but I'm not on the ground level. I'm at least one story up, and then I'm a scout, right? Now I have a sniper, and I'm gonna take a few shots just because I'm not expecting a kill. Well, I kind of am, because if these guys are fighting and they're taking shots on each other and they're weak, and I just get one shot off and I'm able to get a hit, I can get a kill. But even if I don't get a kill, if I can hit one of these guys and take off some points off their health, that's gonna help me in the long run. You know, if one of these guys survives and they're weaker because I took a shot, That's gonna help me. So I don't have to get the kill now, but even if you can get someone weak, it's gonna be helpful later. I didn't get any kills or any points knocked off, but that's okay. So I'm gonna move to the next safe zone, and I come across some loot, and the more loot, the merrier. You want as much mats as you can, especially in endgame. And then also another thing towards endgame, you're gonna want to overbuild now. So I was keeping my building real minimal up until this point because I need all those mats for this. I need the mats to protect myself now because now we're top 6, about to hit top 5, and I need those top 5 points. Top 5 is the next point for placement points. And with grenades, I like to just get rid of your grenades. So if you come across grenades, I like to just use them, get it over with. They're not going to be that helpful end game. I mean, they are helpful, but you're going to get into such fast battles that sometimes the grenade isn't going to be the weapon that's going to take you over the top. So I like to sometimes just get rid of them and get rid of them. Be smart about it. I'm not gonna just throw them. Well, sometimes I do throw them randomly, but this time I chose, hey, I'm gonna throw it at this guy. I see him right there. I have a chance to knock off a few points off his health. Why not? So, and now I'm gonna wait.
For the follow.
You're gonna be tempted to take shots because you're gonna see and hear people all around you, but
Thank you guys.
I'm going to emphasize on just being a camper, being sneaky, and only taking shots that are not going to put you in danger. Because you're going to see right now I'm hiding. He jumps down on me. He has no idea. Because I'm being sneaky, I surprise him. I'm able to get a kill. Right? So right here, I'm going to get a little reckless, and I'm going to start shooting at the guy who was fighting. Right? I know that guy's in there. I know there's only a few people left, so I shouldn't be so open with my shots. I should be fording up, and right there, that's the consequence of not fording up. You're gonna take some shots. So I'm building out. I'm overbuilding, which is totally okay because overbuilding will protect you. Right? I take some shots right there because I wasn't building enough, and then you see how he's building up. Still, don't be afraid to take shots because shots are going to protect you just as much as builds will. It'll scare people. Right, so still taking shots. And because I took that shotgun shot, he built. And now he's running from me. And now I can take the shot and kill him.
Bada bing, bada boom.
So if there's anything that you saw I did that I didn't talk about and you want me to explain more or just go more in depth, just hit me up on Twitter at NKOLARA, or come to Twitch, come to join us on the chat. You can see my Twitch name on the screen, or Discord, NKOLARA #0330. Thanks guys, hope you enjoyed.